This is a grounding practice using the octahedron from the sacred geometry. This is very useful if you have had some degree of Kundalini awakening, and that when you feel the energy swirl in you, that a few hours later, 6 hours later, a day later, you find that you're sick. If you're constantly feeling that way, the energy, you've got an energy leak. The energy is moving outwards, and there probably is something in your subconscious that's allowing the energy to move upwards, which is the process of Kundalini, and going out through the top of the head, and then it just disappears. It's connecting to the universe, but not really coming back into you. So it's a really good idea that when the energy comes up, that you plant it very strongly into the base chakra, and then connect it through the legs into the soles of the chakras and the soles of the feet, and spend a few minutes focusing on that. You'll feel like it energizes your system, and you can feel like there's a more electromagnetic force in the energy field in your body, and you just feel really powerful, like there's no energy leak anymore. So you're imagining a square hula hoop around your hips, and the octahedron is two pyramids, four-sided pyramids facing, the base is facing together, so there's a point up and a point down. So you get the square hula hoop there first. Imagine the points going up above your head, all four directions. Then the points going down under your feet, all four directions. So you're imagining like a big crystal around you. So that becomes quite palpable to feel after a while. And from there, you're imagining breathing in through the top of the octahedron, breathing in through there, drawing light or energy or just breath into the abdomen, breathing out through the legs, through the bottom of the octahedron. Do 3 of those. In through the top, to the middle, out through the bottom. Just breathing into your belly, your chest staying quiet, just natural, easy. And from here, you can just do the grounding practice where you're just drawing the energy in from the top and bringing it into the base chakra. You can imagine it red. There's a whole area here becoming red of that Muladhara. You can summon the energy of the base chakra, really just mentioning base chakra, Muladhara, as if it was a consciousness of its own. You get a sense of that red. You can imagine the blood in your legs, like the blood vessels, that filling up as part of the energy. Imagine directing it into your feet, into the soles of the feet, connecting into the ground as well. Partially into the ground. Your tongue on the roof of the mouth is really important. Where you say le, like in French, L-E, le, that's the acupuncture point, keeps the circling going better in the torso. So you just focus on that and do it at the end of any of your practices. Or you can imagine bringing the energy up. So you're drawing it up through the bottom of the octahedron, up through the body as if the Kundalini is coming up through the top. To the top of the field, let it come back down, circling in underneath the feet again, breathing in, into the belly, out through the top. And the hands are showing what the energy is doing with your mind. And breathing in again, 3 breaths, letting the energy come up, letting the Kundalini stir, summoning the Kundalini as if it was an entity of its own. Then 3 times. And hands come up, breathing in through the top of the octahedron, in through the top of the head, into the belly, out through your feet. Through the top, out through the feet. Just letting any energy that wants to rise to settle again. It's okay for it to settle, it's better for it to settle. And one more breath, breathing in through the top. Down into the Muladhara, the perineum, coccyx area, get a sense of the genitals as well. This area becoming red. It can help to swirl your hands, whichever way feels comfortable. You get a sense of the palpation of the energy field, the thickness of the energy. Sometimes it feels really like the air becomes thick. And then letting it direct down the legs into the soles of the feet. Just letting it plant. And it's always good to dedicate. I dedicate the entire merit of this practice to the enlightenment of all beings, the highest good of all beings, the highest virtue of all beings, in all places, in all times. May this be a gift to the world.